3. Okay, now, so the basics are that it was raining, and you were coming across the border from TJ, and the police officer said you fell asleep, but you said you weren't asleep. You were just resting your head next to the glass window. And one thing led to another, and they decided that they thought that you were under the influence of alcohol. And so then they wouldn't let you drive, and they took you into a room, and somebody else drove your car away. And then some time passed, and the CHP came, and the California Highway Patrol in all their splendor and wonder, and they gave you a series of tests. We then went over the tests individually. Yeah, we went, okay, I see. I love it. We went over the tests, and what I did is I drew my stool, and I showed you, and we sat here for hours, and we took apart each test that was done by the police. When I discovered a mistake, instead of just telling you that, I turned around to the federal boards, and I showed you on the federal boards what the mistake was that the officer made. So instead of just giving you a conclusion, I actually made a conclusion and then proved on the federal boards, because I was trained by federal trainers to be able to teach officers how to give these tests. The next test was, the first one was the eye test. They did that wrong. The next test was the Romberg, stand with your head back and estimate so many seconds. And I demonstrated why that was wrong to you. And then long and the short, after they did all the tests, they finally packed you into a car and they took your blood. Before that, they had you, before they did that, they had you blow into the handheld breath machine, which is the Wonder Bread machine. And it's a Wonder Bread machine because my wife blew 0.8 on one slice of Wonder Bread on KUSI. We will probably put that on YouTube in a not too distant future. Now, and they said, they didn't tell you at the time what the result of that was, but they said that later on that I believe it was a, let me get the results out here. And so at the time they approached you, the CHP approached you because the Border Patrol doesn't have those machines, or doesn't use them anyway. And I think it was a 119. That's what it was. 119 blood alcohol level and a 121. So it was 0.12, 0.19, 0.11, 0.12, which is well over the legal limit. Legal limit's 7 on the B charge, and it's actually now unofficially 4 on the A charge. 23152A didn't have a number up until about 4 years ago when the AMA came along, because all that said is you cannot drive a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. It didn't have a number, just under the influence. The AMA 4 years ago came along and said that, and the AMA is a political, not a medical organization, and came along and said that everybody in the world is under the influence, the A charge, at 0.05. So that would make that an illegal number for everybody in the world. And 2 lawyers, not my lawyers, lost .06s in the El Cajon court that were .06s to a full DUI because of the testimony from that witness that the AMA said that everybody in the world is under the influence at .04. So a lot of people don't know that. They think that it's .08, which would make it .07 because 08 then would be the illegal number. So you're 4, 8, 12, 3 times higher than the 3 times higher than the A charge number, and higher than the 07 number. Okay, good. So then they got you downtown, and they stuck a needle in your arm, and the average lawyer, oh my God, you know, you took blood, and that's terrible, and that's the most accurate test, and we have to charge you more money, and you really killed yourself. And I told you, if you remember, that blood doesn't matter. And then I explained why blood doesn't matter. But it is their most accurate test, and it doesn't matter. And it does sound a little Buddhist-y, and yes, I am married to a Buddhist, but that's not Buddhism. It's American science. So anyway, and then they got you down to the station, and my recollection is that you ended up with a .11 blood. I think so. Yeah. .11 blood. Okay, good. And but I mean, not good for you. And then you came to us, and I said, well, blood doesn't matter, and we have a shot, and let's go ahead and do it. And we worked it and worked it and worked it. And now, would you be happy with a dry reckless?
No.
No.
Would you be happy with 3 traffic tickets?
No.
Would you be happy if I got the whole thing thrown out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's all gone.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Done?
Yes.
Woo-hoo!
Oh,
You rock!
You do.
We came to the right
Oh my
one.
God, that is something so Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh my
Thank you
God.
so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I need to put you on my video and everything, and so I have some.
So
Gotta say something, beautiful lady. Guys, say something.
No, it's just.
Yeah. Now say
I-
something on the video.
Forget about me.
No, I was just like, I just felt that when he was arrested for it, it was really, you know, I just felt like what they did was wrong, because I've been to the border and I know how they are at the border. There's people with just power trip, there's people that's just rude, and not just at the border. I mean, you know, people with power like the CHP or the police, sometimes they just have bad days, and especially they racial profile without, they're not supposed to, but they do anyways. And they also, you know, they just look at people like, you know what, I don't like that guy. Just because his left nose is bigger than his right nose or something. I don't know. And then they, you know, they follow you, and that's the end of that. But, well, I found Mr. DUI on the internet, and I was just like, you know what, I have a good feeling about this guy. I don't know why, but I think I know this guy, you know, like I've heard like something, right? So I was just like, so as we drove by, and then we met, and then we just felt comfortable, so.
Good.
Yeah.
I love it. I appreciate it. And you would tell the people that come in here that are very scared and afraid, and their future is at stake, and would you have any advice for them?
Well, my advice is listen to what Mr. Eugene have to say. If he's, you know, they're honest, if they're going to tell you what is going to happen, you know, they go step by step. So everything is it's already pre-mapped out for you. So you just have to listen to what they have to say and just give information that they need.
Great. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and God bless you.
Thank you.
And now, can you say something in Spanish?
Oh yeah.
Say something in Spanish.
I don't know what to say.
Oh my God, he
Slow.
really doesn't speak
Tell them
Spanish.
how you feel now that you don't have a DUI.
In Spanish?
Yes.
I don't know how to speak that much Spanish.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you're not
I'm
Spanish.
stuck. I'm stuck.
Oh, okay.
O
That's
a
okay.
toda la gente latina se lo recomiendo, y la verdad confíen en él, es muy buen abogado. Cuando llegué aquí estaba bien asustado también, no sabía qué hacer y pues nada más seguí las reglas que me dijo y se los recomiendo a todos, no tengan miedo. Cualquier caso que tengas, yo creo que te lo va a ganar.
You don't speak Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish. Try my best.
Well, I'm sorry, I never know.
No tengan miedo, él ganará el caso.
Okay,
Wow.
thank you very, very much. And thank you, camera lady.
Thank you.